So this is Paula's Little Things checking in. Did you guys see my new graphic art? So cool. I'm very excited about that. I'm in my car just about ready to head into work here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I thought I'd just drop a line and say, hey, I watched this lady, actually Graham Stephan put it on his show, of a lady, I don't know, she's very frugal though. She cooked cookies in her car, guys. Interesting. So the thing that I've been trying to check out, Fidelity versus Vanguard, and then I watched this RTR on they call it Fire way of doing things, and you pay yourself first basically. And this guy said he paid himself 50 freaking % of his paycheck, and I'm like going through my head, that's a lot. So I'm gonna look in my finances and see what I do that maybe I can drop down a little more. We'll see what happens. But anyways, so just an update on my cupping, which you guys will see a little bit of previews of that. That is coming along. I'm actually getting it. I have a few volunteers to come in and to do cupping on the shoulder and to do cupping on the hip, just in case I didn't tell you guys. I'm pretty sure I did. Took the dog out today, had a ball. People thought I was just as weird as I could be running her around that snowbanks and stuff at the fairgrounds, but she loves it. She loves crawling up those and back down again, and she loves racing the car. She thinks that's fun, getting her ball. It's been really nice here, the weather, so just kind of hanging out. So a couple things I learned though about myself, and I'm going to share it because I think it's important people know this stuff. And we talk about mental health, but I don't know. It's really more emotional mental health. But I got into a stupid argument with my daughter. It wasn't so stupid because it opened up this faucet of, when I was saying things to her, I heard my dad's voice in the back of my head saying the same things to me when I was a kid. And I saw the memory and the pictures, and I was like, oh my God. So he used to say to us, you worthless, disrespectful, rotten bunch of kids. And he'd always tell me that. You're just worthless. You're just worthless. You're just so disrespectful. The other thing is he goes, you kids don't love me. You kids don't love me. Well, it really wasn't about loving him and not loving him. It was more about how he treated us, and very strange. That whole memory. So it was basically an unblock, I will call it, because I've had a few blocks in my life. I don't know if that's from the autism. I don't know if that was just because it seemed rather traumatic. I don't know. So I'm just saying that I'm going to call it an unblock. I got unblocked. But that lack of feeling loved or being loved and not loved, and it's like, wow, big, huge. So today, that's that. And then still using the black charcoal and some herbs that I put in there, some rosemary, oregano, and basil. I basically have, but it's to keep your gums healthy. And then I have cilantro and peppermint in my mouthwash, because that way it can help with the metal it's not going to get rid of all the mercury and the metal in my mouth, but it can help. The black charcoal diatomaceous earth. Of course, diatomaceous earth helps with the growth of skin cells, basically, the outer part of them. This, I can't remember how to say it. It's not silicon. It's silicon. Yeah. That's why we don't have a medical degree. Know the stuff, but to write it down, so yeah. Anyway, still am dealing with some things with my stomach. I haven't quite figured it out. I tried apple cider vinegar for the last 4 days, and I still ended up with pain last night for acid indigestion. So today I'm going to try black charcoal, because there's something in my stomach that, okay, it's sugar-based, guys. Honest to Pete. It's all about eating the sugar. Every time I eat more than one cookie, and I mean a little cookie, the Walmart cheap stuff, or every time I eat a little piece of chocolate, I get this. And at least that's what I'm thinking. It's either that or the nicotine that I'm vaping, which I'm not ready to give up vaping, or sugar, but I'm trying to cut back on both. So that's Paula's Little Things update on what we're doing. Had a grand old time with my dog today. Did a massage. Tomorrow I work at Walmart. Yeah, guess that's it, guys. There's nothing more to say, really. Kind of excited. Looking forward to the future, definitely. Tried to order my bed today, but I had to stop a charge on a credit card because I couldn't get into the class. I don't know what was wrong, and the response time was not fast enough. I didn't get a complimentary email. I didn't get, so anyways, I stopped the payment, and it takes 45 days for it to go off. And then there's a voice in the back of my head, well, if you have the cash to pay the credit card off, why don't you just use the cash? Oh, okay. We'll do that. The only thing is that I liked getting my rewards built up on my credit card. So that's what I was trying to do, because I want my credit card to build up, because I want a better credit card. I want one with flight miles. I want a flight mile. Yes, I do. Not for me. I want to be able to give my flights up, but I want a flight mile. Oh, and I want one that has, that gives you off every time you get gas. I want that card. Yeah, I want that card. So, okay. So, let's see. That's it for now. So, I'm working 50 hours a week, plus the videos, which, plus I'm trying to work on that class and keeping up on my finances and studies. The book I'm reading right now is, I read Think and Grow Rich. I read The Babylon, and now The Millionaire Next Door. I'm reading that one. And I got 2 more on my reading list, and a couple of them are audio. So I'm waiting for my Bluetooth earpiece to come in that I got off a Top Hat. That was fun. That could get addicting. Not really, because there's not much on there I want. But Top Hat was cool. If it works, I only paid $5 for it, and you pay $30 for these in the store. So I'm pretty happy with that when it comes in. Looking forward to it. It was fun bidding. I have to say, I did enjoy the auction type bidding, but that was fun. So Olivia learned to lay down in the car. I think I showed you guys a video of what she was like inside the car, and I made her lay down. She has to lay down in the car, because if she doesn't see everything, her anxiety level goes way down. Her excitement goes way down. So if I can teach her to lay down in the car and stay minimally excited, that's good. And then today, after she did all her running, which was like a half an hour at 20 miles an hour, well, okay, it was 16 miles an hour, but still, after she ran about a half an hour like that, she laid down in the car, And then I noticed that she was getting a little defiant about it. She stood up and she sat there, but not one noise. No jumping back and forth. She sat there. So we're making progress. It's slow, but we're making progress. And that's huge, because in September of next year, I kind of want to be in the van. At least have it and start building it out. Maybe go through one more winter of working and getting the savings account up. We'll see where I'm at. I just don't know where I'm going to be at yet. So how hard I work, how long things go, how fast I can get things paid off. I have a big vacation coming up that I have to take because it's a wedding of my niece. And that's going to be huge in June. So, I'm throwing things around and trying to get things going, but we'll see what happens all in the end, where we're at, because I'm hoping that I can buy the van in the summer, but we'll see. 50%, I'm going to work at that. I got to figure out how to chart that, how to work it, what can I not buy, what can I buy. 50% of the income. Yeah, they rented out a room in their house, and they did buy a new car. He did all the house repairs and car repairs himself. How did he say 50%, he said? I don't even know, but their grocery bill was as low as mine. I'm like, how do you eat? So I have to figure that out too. 50% of his income he saved. That's married with kids. And that lady that Graham was talking to probably saved more than that. I don't know. But I thought that was interesting. So there's something called FIRE that it's a philosophy of money. And it's not necessarily paying off your loans right away. It's saving your paycheck somehow. Yeah, I haven't looked into it yet, but I thought it'd be interesting. So you guys take care. Have a nice day. I'm going over my 15 minutes. Stay cool. Don't let them get to you, whoever them are. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. No, seriously. But don't forget, you could have mental blocks keeping you from getting forward in relationships. You can have mental blocks in being successful. Those blocks, and I was just asking, well, what can I do to change myself? Because things just don't seem to be going right. And then all this happened, and I was like, wow. Start with your verbiage to yourself. You're not worthless. Yeah, that's huge. Well, yeah, that's a big thanks a lot, Dad. And we're supposed to respect and love him. Okay, I'm glad he's not here anymore. I don't have any guilt. All right, checking out, guys. Take care. Stay cool. Bye.